Well, talking about being married, me and my honey babe back here, sugar babe. Here's a story about how we got together. Well, over there in Orange, Florida, where I was born and raised, I used to take a moonlight stroll out in the pasture where the milk cows graze. One day there she was, just sitting up on the fence. Well, I grinned at her and she grinned back. I could tell she had some sense. I said, I'm real proud to meet you, man. You look like a big old cream puff. She said, shut up that fancy talking. Give me a dip of your snuff. Well, I'm going to have to admit it. I was a little bit surprised. When I popped open that box of snuff, they was loving that woman's eyes. Snuff dipper, story of my life. Snuff dipper, she'd make me a wonderful wife. Well, I dated that gal in the tater patch. I dated her in the sorghum cane. I kissed her in the sunshine. I even kissed her out in the rain. Well, the first time I kissed them snuff-stained lips, we was sitting on a hollow log. Ooh, she had breath on her, and it would stifle a Hampshire hog. I said, oh, baby, that's some pucker. You know, you really know your stuff. She said, you didn't want no kiss at all. You just stole my dip of snuff. Snuff dipper, story of my life. Snuff dipper, think I'll ask her to be my wife. Well, then one night when the time was right, I said, honey, we ought to get wise. You know, two can dip just as cheap as one if we get that giant economy size. So we went to the preacher's house. Said, preacher, I'd like to get wed. Well, he tied the knot and said, like her or not, she's yours too, you're plumb dead. I said, well, here, preacher, let me give you something. Reckon $1 would be enough? He said, nah, keep your money, boy, and give me a dip of your snuff. Well, I got me a level-headed woman. She's the sweetest thing in the South. Reason I know she's level-headed, it's a pouring out of both sides of her little mouth. Snuff dipper, story of my life. Snuff dipper, I got me a wonderful wife. There we go. Little snuff dipper music, baby. You know, my mama used to tell me now back when I started driving, remember when you had teenagers and they started to drive, and she'd say, now when you go out there and drive, before you leave, you make sure that you've got on clean underwear. What if you have an accident? I said, look, Mama, if I'm out there driving and a big old truck's headed toward me, I ain't gonna have no clean underwear on by the time it hits me. So. Well, I was driving down US 41 with some idiot cross the line. Had to swerve to miss him. I knocked down a deer crossing sign. I took out some woman's mailbox, wound up hitting a pothole. And the next thing I remember, I was chewing on a telephone pole that I had on clean underwear. Clean underwear. My mama would have been proud of me because I had on a pair. Well, I had on clean underwear when they took me to intensive care. The doctor and nurse said, looky there, he's got clean underwear. Some of y'all looking at us like Vanna White when she ain't got a letter to turn. I don't know what's up with that.